This presentation is brought to you by the following. Flicka's Tax Service. With tax season just around the corner, visit Flicka's Tax Service in Taylorsville, Mississippi, providing expert knowledge on all returns from 1040EZs to corporations as well as payroll. Flicka's Tax Service. Call 601-785-6900. Southeastern Baptist College, empowering students to reach their spiritual, academic, and athletic potential. Discover the difference at your hometown college. Southeastern Baptist College, equipping the saints.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the second half of the ball game. The Lions are getting set to kick off to the Tigers. This little short kick is going to be fielded at the 35-yard line. Fielded by Peyton Perdue, the freshman linebacker. So Lions are leading the Tigers 14-7 to start this second half. And the Tigers are going to receive the ball, of course, receive the ball first. So we're going to see how they respond after time to regroup and get things together. So they're going to come out with 3 receivers set, 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Barnes lined up to the right of Smith. Smith with the snap, hands out to Barnes. Barnes trying to find the crease out the middle, almost broke one until he got met by 2 linebackers. Going to make it up to about the 40-yard line. Going to bring up second down for the Tigers. Going to line up same formation. Smith waits the snap, gets it out the Barnes. Taking risks around the left side. Going to try to split 2 defenders. Not going to quite make it. Trying to power his way, but he's not going to really make it. He's going to get just past the 40-yard line. It's about the 43-yard line. Barnes kind of upset with himself that he didn't get past those 2 defenders, but great powerful running by Barnes around that left side, which has proved to be his strong side of the night. They'll line up same formation, 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Barnes to the right of Smith. Barnes going to take the handoff, going to pop his way up the middle for about 4 yards. And the run by Barnes is going to be good enough for a first down. The same formation. Smith awaits the snap. He gets it. Hands off to Barnes. Barnes going to try to work his way up the middle, but nothing's happening up that way. Going to bring up second down. Same formation. Smith gets the snap back to Barnes. Fakes to the Barnes. Tries to keep it himself, but he's met by 3 defenders. Just barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Bringing up third down and 10 for the Tigers. Tigers line up, 2 receivers at top, have a flanker and a Barnes in the back. Smith finds the receiver, gets it out. But as soon as the receiver caught it, was dropped immediately. That was Jamarcus Sampson on the reception. Looks like there's a flag on the play. The flag is going to be against the Tigers for holding. The penalty is going to be declined, which is going to bring up a 4th down. So Kyle Braddock comes on to punt it away. Snap is up, it's a little high, but Braddock was able to get a hand on it, got a good leg on it. It's going to roll and roll and roll and roll and roll, and it's going to keep rolling, and it's going to stop directly on the 10-yard line. A nice punt by Kyle Braddock. Lions are going to have a ways to go to get in the end zone, but as the Lions have shown a couple of times tonight, they do have the speed to get into the end zone rather quickly. We're going to see how the Tiger defense responds on this opening offensive drive for the Lions. The offense lines up. Quarterback hands off to his running back. He's going to take it around the right side. He's going to pick up about 4 yards before he's met by a couple of linebackers. Gerard Jones in on the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Lions line up, trips right. Quarterback with the snap. Visit to his running back. Going to take it around the left side. It's going to be taken down by Purdue. Ben Knight in on the tackle as well. So great job by the Tiger defense to make that stop. So on 3rd down, the Lions are going to call a timeout. There's 6:46 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to step away ourselves to hear another word from our sponsors.
This presentation is brought to you by the following. Flicker's Tax Service. With tax season just around the corner, visit Flicker's Tax Service in Taylorsville, Mississippi, providing expert knowledge on all returns from 1040EZs to corporations as well as payroll. Flicker's Tax Service. Call 601-785-6900. Southeastern Baptist College, empowering students to reach their spiritual, academic, and athletic potential. Discover the difference at your hometown college. Southeastern Baptist College, equipping the saints.
And welcome back to the ball game. There was a fumble on the offensive play, but recovered by the Lions. Recovered about the 3-yard line, so it's going to bring up 4th down. Kyle Braddock back to receive the punt. And again, the Lions are going to fake it, but the Tigers defense are not going to fall for the fakery this time. And they stopped them in the end zone. It's going to get the Tigers on the board. Wow, would you look at that? It looked like there was a lineman that fell on the ball. I'm trying to see who the lineman is. 58. The grid was Ty Hosey who got the score for the Tigers. And Garcia is going to step in and go for the point after. And it's going to be good. So with 6 minutes into the third quarter, they have a tie ball game here, people, 14-14. As Ty Hosey recovered what was going to be a fake punt by the Lions. It was blocked by the Tigers in the end zone by Ty Hosey. And they were able to get the Tigers on the board once again. So the game gets a little bit more interesting now with a tie ball game. And you can definitely see the momentum shift by the Tigers as that sideline just came alive after that touchdown. So after the brief timeout, Braddock is talking to his team on the sideline, making sure they keep their composure. Don't get too excited that they do anything that's going to make anything bad happen. But, keep their head in the game, play ball, and everything should go as planned. Braddock is preaching to take the ball away as the Tigers are getting set to kick it off to the Lions. And Garcia makes sure both sides of his kickoff unit are set. And the kick is up. It's going to be a long, deep kick. Nice kick by Garcia. And the receiver's going to fall down a little bit. Going to break a tackle. Going to run around the left side trying to beat the pursuit. He's going to be stopped at about the 15-yard line. It's a great job by the Tiger kickoff unit. Coach Braddock, you got to love when you see that man get hyped up, giving his team high five as the defense runs onto the field. So let's hope we can see the Tigers come up with another stop or a turnover in Lion territory. Lions going to come out with one receiver, fullback, and a running back. Going to give it to his man who finds a way around the sideline. Going to beat the defense. Has Kyle Braddock in the pursuit, and Kyle Braddock makes the gut tackle. Wow, you got to admire the hustle by Kyle Braddock. Comes all the way from the safety position on the other side of the field and hawks down the receiver. Kyle Braddock is a kid that just never gives up on the play, and you got to love that in a safety. They're the last line of defense. They have to have that never give up style of play. A personnel change for the Tigers. Lions come out one receiver, 3 running backs. Give it to his running back up the middle, who's completely split the defense. He's going to be taken down